So it is a very interesting place here. Like right there, that is a church, what you're seeing there. Next is a children's playground, and opposite here, there is a cemetery. Man, that's a very crazy combination, man. My name is Mtawa the Voice. So it is a Sunday here in Nairobi, Kenya, Africa, East Africa, and I'm in a place called Kino, which is the only village in Nairobi, Kenya, man. You can see just behind me, someone is taking care of, a flock of sheep, and it's just amazing. So, guys, for those who have been following me, you have realized, man, in the past 1 week I've not been active. Actually, I got an accident, man. So I have been recovering all this time. The medicines that I was given, man, they were very strong. They made me drowsy. Look at my hands, man. I'm here to recover very well. Even all these sides are just bandages, so I'm still recovering. That's why I have not been doing, vlogs. So I thought actually I had recovered on the second day. Little did I know that actually I was on my painkillers. My painkillers were actually fooling me, thinking that I was recovering, but actually it was just the beginning of another journey. Look at this, man. Look. This maize or corn, if you want to call it. So let me show you. So I told you we are in Nairobi, but actually we are in a village. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, this is corn planted in Nairobi. Can you imagine that? Man, let's keep moving, man. So it is a Sunday, and most people, have gone to church, Like, let me tell you, in Africa, let me be specific. Like in Kenya, church is a very serious affair, very serious affair. You can do anything else, but you cannot cross that line of religion. So in Kenya, the dominant, religion is actually Christianity, then Islam. But, Islam is mostly found in the northern part of the country and also in the coastal part of the country. But other parts are mostly dominated by the Christian side. So that's it, man. So still in Kino, Africa, man. Okay, and for those watching for the first time, my name is Mtawa the Voice. Let me repeat again. I do travel videos. Go watch my videos in Uganda, Tanzania, in Rwanda. Amazing, amazing content. And I really appreciate you for taking your time and saying, man, I'm going to watch Mtawa. I really, really, really appreciate from the bottom of my heart. So let's keep moving, man. We're going to church. It is actually rare to find, people actually, doing, or planting crops in a city or an urban place. But, Kino is actually the only place that I know in Nairobi that this happens. Okay, for people actually from Nairobi, Kenya, will say Kino is not actually in Nairobi, it is in Kiambu County. But Kino is the bedroom for Nairobi city. That's why people do consider it as part of Nairobi. That's how it is, man. Look at this, man. All these corn, maize in a city. You can imagine that. You can imagine that. Let me show you. So all these, man. This maize. And what is that? What is that? I know. What plant is that? Let me zoom in. That's not millet, actually. But this maize, this one, I'm very sure about it, man. Look, man. I'm coming from this other side, man. So this is the inner side of Kino. So most people just know when you are passing by the main highway, that is Wayaki Way, but they don't know these parts, the inner sides of Kino. So this is how it looks like, man. Wow. There is a booster here. For communications, it's Safaricom, Airtel, or something like that. But we shall continue with this journey here. There's so many people actually who live along Wayaki Way, like Kino, Kikuyu. They do say they come from Westlands. Westlands is kind of, I've done a vlog about Westlands. It's kind of like a leafy suburb, but middle class, upper, something like that. Do you get that? Just get that, urban people who are living good life. So most people do consider themselves like being part of Westlands, of which is not true. My take. Let's go. I just saw this spot. I don't know where it's headed to, but I'm just going to see what is it, man. So This is Kino, man. Okay, for those watching and are actually very eager to know what I actually do, I do travel videos and I wanted to share with you some of the stories that you can go watch, man. I've done stories in Uganda about the Idi Amin torture chambers. I've been at the source of River Nile, man. Amazing, amazing. I've done a tour of Ginger City, Kampala City. I've been at the palace of the Kabakas. Kabaka is actually, let's say, Buganda Kingdom is actually the biggest monarchy in East Africa. So you can imagine how amazing. And what was inside the palace? Look at this stuff. Look at this. Hello. Where is it going to? You can imagine. I was there. I was in Rwanda, Kigali, man. The amazing culture. I went to the places where people don't go, journalists don't go, or TV doesn't show you. So I was there, man. I was there. This the so I've been to Kigali city. Just remember, Kigali is actually the cleanest city in Africa, but there is something popping up very soon that you can't believe it. You can't believe it. Like, I've been observing there is a city in Kenya called Kisumu City. Back then it used to be so dirty. But nowadays, man, it is another Kigali. So we don't know what is the future of it. Is it going to overtake Kigali to be the cleanest city in Africa or not? I've been to Arusha, Tanzania, Kikuleto Springs. I've been to Mount Meru, just close to Mount Kilimanjaro, which is the tallest mountain in Africa. I've been to, many places. Go watch, man. I can't finish, man. I was here, but I think this is the dead end. Or what is it down there? Let me go see if there is a path that you can go. I just want to know, is it a dead end or is it somewhere that you can go? I think there is a small path that I can go. I'm experimenting. I don't know even where I'm headed to. But remember, this is Nairobi. Still in Nairobi. Still, look, man. Yeah, Nairobi, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Man. Okay, guys, if you're watching this, man, tell me where you're watching this from. Just tell me, man. Mtala, I'm watching this from Nairobi, Kenya. Mombasa, I'm watching this from, Meru, Bungoma. I'm watching this from Kigali. I'm watching this from Kampala. I'm watching this from Ghana. I'm watching this from Venezuela, Brazil, United Kingdom, Japan. I'm watching this from Germany. I'm watching this from United States, Minnesota, Minneapolis, Canada, Australia. The countries that I'm mentioning is actually the countries that normally get my audience. I can see my audience from those sides. The countries that I'm mentioning, Tanzania, Ethiopia. It's good, man. It's good, man, to see you guys supporting me, man. This is Nairobi, man. Imagine the capital of Africa, Nairobi, Kenya. Actually, Nairobi is normally considered as the capital of Africa, of which, like, not literally or formally like that, but just people do call it because it is a business hub. Like, every businessman, if you want to set a business in Africa, man, the destination is Nairobi, Kenya, Africa. It's not just because it is my home country. It is because it's strategic for business. It is strategic for anything that you can ever think of, man. That's why people, like, informally do consider it as the capital of Africa. Man, I hope I'm not trespassing, but this is Nairobi. Still in Nairobi, man. This is crazy, man. This crazy. Is there something like a stream down there? I want to go this side. I want to observe. But when I reach down there, I hope I'm going to. I don't want to trespass. If I don't find a direction on where I'm headed to, I will ask. But let's go. Hey, man, there is a grave here, man. In African culture, we don't like showing that. All right. This is Nairobi, Kenya. You can't imagine this. This is the dead end. I think so. I don't think there is anywhere else I can go. This is a dead end. But people are doing, farming there. Look at this. Man, I can't continue more, man. Let me go back, man. I've been here like alone for some minutes, man. I need to go back. So on my way up, let's move, let's go. This corn. Have you ever seen corn or eaten roasted corn? This is how it looks like. It's like 1 month and it's gonna be ready. But for this one, you can roast when it is this size. Let's keep moving. Someone's rearing pigs. I can hear sounds of pigs. I think they're right there. It is hilly here. That's why I can actually hear me panting. Man, look, man. It's a village life. No different from any other village in Africa, man. Not really different. So still moving. I'm looking for, just showing you around, man. Kino, Nairobi. This place called Gaitumbi, in Kino. So let's keep moving. Head to this side. Here's a goat here. I want to go straight like that. Here you are, man. Look at this, man. Napier grass and still maize. Like maize season. This is napier grass, all this. So I'm headed towards this side, man. So this is Nairobi. This is still Nairobi, man. Wow. So the reason why I have to show you all this, I've shown the most beautiful parts of Nairobi. And the reason why I'm showing you this is because I don't want you, when you come to Nairobi, you get surprised. Because I want to show you all sides of Nairobi so that when you come next time, what you see is actually what you have seen in my videos. That's what I want to achieve. Because partially, I've been told about places, only the good part of it, then you come realize it's totally a different picture. Some places you're shown the bad parts of it, but you find a totally different picture. So I want you to get a general picture of it so that you be your own judge. When you say like Nairobi, you just know there is this in Nairobi, everything. I don't like painting lies or maybe one side of a story. I like giving a total or a complete side, 2 sides of the story, even 3 or 4 sides of a story. That's what I'm doing. Let's go. Man, this is like a maize season in Nairobi because I know other parts of the country that's not true. Man, my hands are aching, like I'm just struggling, man. Look, man, I got injured, man. That's why I've not seen me for some time, man, doing vlogs, man, because I've been in bed, like sick bed, like that's how it is, man. The drugs are so strong. I was given like 4 types of drugs, so I thought, man, it's going to be just easy peasy. Little did I know they were just painkillers, man. So I've been down. I'm trying to do, even I said I was going to do a live video, but I was unable. I was in pain like crazy, because this is the only part you're seeing. Ear, my shoulders, elbow, my knee. Man, I've got bandages everywhere, but I have to do this. So I'm coming from that other side, man. Here in Kino, Nairobi, Kenya, the capital of Africa, man. I really appreciate you for watching, man, and supporting me, man. This is Nairobi, the only village in Nairobi, Kenya, man. Crazy. So it is a very interesting place here. Like right there, that is a church, what you're seeing there. Next is a children's playground, and opposite here, there is a cemetery. Man, that's a very crazy combination, man. Wow. So let's keep moving, man. So here people are coming from work. This is what I was showing you. So people are coming out of church, most probably. Not conclusively, but I'm quite sure, like 80% sure they're coming out of church. So they're going home because it's midday already. Most of the churches end at midday. Others go up to evening. So here in Kino, let's keep moving. Look at how construction is being done there. It really fascinates me, man. People are going to live here. Sometimes, do they follow, some parts, they don't follow these architectural engineers. They don't need that. Look, man, people are going to live there, man. I think it's dangerous, man. Man, it is just timber, then iron sheets. And you know, a few bricks there, here and there, then people start living there, man. That's dangerous, man, to me. So the reason why this place is actually very, very, very congested, or let's say it's a bedroom of Nairobi, simply because the houses here are quite cheaper, and fare from or let's say that's the bus fare from here to Nairobi CBD is less than $1. That's what makes, you know, a lot of people prefer this place. And also another thing is that why you see this place, like, you know, people are planting maize and so on. There's still land, of course, and also the soils here are good. It's red volcanic soil, so it is very, 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 you know, it supports agriculture. That's what I'm trying to say. You can see it's red volcanic soil. Even here, these are bananas. This is not plantain. I know people from other countries are used to plantain. These are bananas. Right there, can you be able to see? So let's go. I know it's Africa, I know it's a Sunday, but one thing I've realized about this place is it has got a lot of churches, man. So far, I've seen close to around 10 churches. And this place is not like that big. 10 churches already. Just like random, saying it randomly. That's what I'm trying to say. So, it's crazy. Yeah. So I want to divert to this side. We headed this side. See those construction of roads, something like that. Let's go. Man, when talking about churches, I actually wish I'd counted from the beginning so that you guys can see. Even there is a church, you can see there is somewhere there. I can hear sounds of the church right there. So I wish I counted from the beginning, man, so that you actually be able to confirm that it's actually true. Like right now, we're going like 15 churches plus. And this place is not like, you know, is a walking distance somewhere that you can walk. So you can imagine now the churches that I've seen are now counting to 15. Now, what about those that I've not seen? Man. You can see someone trying to put up an apartment, but still maze, a lot of trees here. Someone's compound or something like that. Yeah. So here we are. There is a medical clinic called the Key. So at least I can see a medical clinic, you know, when people, there's someone with a very beautiful compound here, man. Look at that. It's like a golf course. Wow, so moving, man. I'm very sure people are coming out of church right now. That's why you can see them like this. Most of the Sundays when I see someone like this, just as I do, not like assuming, but most probably they're coming out of church. Man, guys, that has been amazing sharing with you Kino, the only village in Nairobi. Others call it the bedroom of Nairobi, man. It has been amazing. Go watch my videos in other countries, and I really appreciate. I've done extensive videos about, like, think about any part of Nairobi that you want to know. I think I've done everything about Nairobi, and also about Nairobi CBD, showing you street by street. I've done that, man. Don't miss that. Don't miss that. And if you've not subscribed, please do so, man. Subscribe, support me, share widely, comment, share your views so that I can also hear from you, because on my side, I listen and, you know, respond to every comment, read every comment so that we can grow together as a big family of Mtala the Voice. Thank you so much, man. My name is Mtala the Voice. Have a good time.